Good morning to all the third BCom general students. Yesterday I started the explanation of the formulas. Few formulas I explained yesterday, and today I am going to explain the remaining formulas. I started break-even point formula yesterday. So the continuation of these formulas are once again repeated. There are many formulas for break-even point. So according to the syllabus, according to the problems, what are there, that only I wrote on the board. Second formula of break-even point, when you want to calculate how many units should be produced at this particular cost. Okay, so you have so many, you have such investment that is in lakhs of rupees. So for these many lakhs of rupees, how many number of units I can produce? If you want to calculate, so you can use the formula break-even units. Okay. So what is the formula for the break-even units? Total fixed expenses by selling price per unit minus marginal cost per unit. You are able to get the point, I think. I repeat once again. What is the formula for break-even units is total fixed expenses divided by selling price per unit minus marginal cost per unit. It is also called as total fixed cost by contribution per unit. Why it came contribution? What is the formula of C? C is equal to S minus V. So selling price per unit and marginal cost is nothing but S minus V. That is the reason we are writing as C. Contribution. Total fixed expenses means how much worth of the machine we used for producing so many number of units. By using this machinery, by using this equipment, okay, for a long period, so number of hours, how many units we produced, that total consider total fixed cost. What should be the selling price per unit? What should be the variable cost per unit for manufacturing so many number of units? Clear? That you are dividing, then you are getting the contribution per unit. Clear? If you divide total fixed expenses by contribution per unit, you can get what is the total number of break-even units. This is the second formula. Yesterday I explained you the first formula of break-even point, and this is the second formula of break-even point. So next formula, if you see break-even total sales, what is the total sales of this year if you want to calculate? One more formula is there. What is the formula is fixed cost by PV ratio. What is the formula? Fixed cost. You have seen here means what? Fixed cost by PV ratio. PV ratio means what? Profit volume ratio. Profit volume ratio means here what is telling how much investment you got invested, how much profit you got, how many lakhs you invested in the business. For that, what is the percentage of profit you earned? If you want to calculate, you are using the formula PV ratio. So PV ratio should calculate here. So how you are going to calculate the PV ratio? PV ratio is equal to C by S into 100. What is the formula for PV ratio? PV ratio is equal to C by S into 100. Again we should calculate C. What is C? C formula is S minus V. If you get S minus V, you are going to get the value of C. After getting the value of C, you are dividing contribution by sales into 100. You get some percentage. So this is the percentage of profit what I achieved for my this investment this year. That is called as a PV ratio. If you divide fixed cost by PV ratio, you are going to get break-even total sales. So let me say, what is break-even point? Break-even point is total cost is equal to total revenue. Actually, break-even point is explaining about the relationship between the total cost and total revenue. What is total cost? How much you invested in the business, how many crores of rupees you invested in the business comes under total cost. For that, how much you receive? Suppose you kept a 1 crore in the business. Okay, so how much you earned? You earned 1.5 crores. Getting it? So what is the difference? 50 lakhs is the difference. So the relationship between these two is explained by break-even point. Okay, so break-even point is a point where total cost is equal to total revenue. Means how much you invested, that much you earned back. There is no profit or there is no loss. A point at where total cost is equal to total revenue means that particular point is called as a break-even point, which is telling that for your firm, for your organization, there is no profit or there is no loss. Clear? Equilibrium point. That we can say here. Here contribution is equal to its selling price. All are listening? So here what is happening is contribution. In this particular situation, contribution is playing a very important role, where contribution is equal to fixed cost. Clear of it? Total cost is equal to total revenue is represented under break-even point, where contribution is telling that what is the fixed cost, where the relationship between contribution and fixed cost is equal. Okay, next, margin of safety. What is margin of safety? Beyond the production. How much you thought to produce this year with this stock what you purchased or inventory what you purchased, more than that you produced. Means it is telling that it is nothing but margin of safety beyond break-even point. More than break-even point, if you are going, means it comes under margin of safety. The relationship between margin of safety and break-even point is more, means there is a profit. If the relationship between break-even point and margin of safety is less, means it is loss situation. So relationship between break-even point and margin of safety should be more. When it is more, there is a profit. When it is less, there is a loss. So what is the meaning of margin of safety beyond the production? More than you thought that you produced. Clear? That is the meaning of margin of safety. You are able to understand the point here. So margin of safety formula is given here. Actual sales minus break-even sales. What is actual sales? What you thought is actual sales. What is break-even sales? Okay. So for so many number of units I produced, what is going to be the sales? You expected some sales in your mind when you manufacture the goods. After getting that expectation, after keeping that expectation, you are deducting at this present moment for these many number of goods. What is my sales? You are calculating, means the difference that comes under break-even sales. So the difference between what you expected for future and what is the present situation for this number of units, that difference comes under actual sales minus break-even sales. Clear? So there is one more formula also for break-even, that is margin of safety. So why we are using number of formulas? According to the given information in the question, we apply the formula. What is the input? Suppose profit is given and sales is given, variable cost is given in the question, means we are going to apply this formula. Directly if it is giving, he is giving actual sales and break-even sales, means we apply that formula. Clear? Next, margin of safety, one more formula is what? Profit by PV ratio is the second formula for margin of safety. Next one, margin of safety in units. What are my margin of safety units? So many number of units if I produce, I will be beyond the production expected level if you want to calculate. Then you are using this formula, that is margin of safety in units. What is the formula? Is profit by contribution per unit. What is the formula for margin of safety in units? I am talking about in units. Okay, margin of safety in units, the formula is profit by contribution per unit. So there are three formulas for margin of safety. First formula is what? Margin of safety is equal to actual sales minus break-even sales. Actual sales minus break-even sales. Second formula is margin of safety is equal to profit by PV ratio. And the third formula is margin of safety in units is equal to profit by contribution per unit. So for break-even point also I explained you three formulas. For the margin of safety also you are using three formulas. According to the question given, according to the information given, we are going to apply the formulas depending upon the information. Clear? So margin of safety, it is also the difference between actual sales and BE sales. That is one point. What the margin of safety is telling is difference between actual sales and break-even sales. If the relationship is more, there is a profit. If the relationship is less, there is a loss. You are able to get my point? Okay. One more assumption is there for this margin of safety. What is the assumption is sales are output. Sales. What is happening to the sales? The sales or output beyond the expectation, beyond the break-even point. More than break-even point you produced, means it comes under margin of sales. Beyond the output, what you expected, more than that you produced, that also comes under margin of safety. Margin of safety also can be expressed in the form of percentages. So how can you use this formula? You can see the formula here. Suppose you want to know, explain margin of safety in the field of percentage, means what is the formula? Actual sales minus BE sales divided by actual sales. You are able to get my point. So one more formula is there also here. What is the one more formula here is for which one? Margin of safety in percentage. If you want to calculate in percentage, the formula is AS here means actual sales. Okay, BES means break-even sales. Actual sales minus break-even sales divided by actual sales into 100. Margin of safety in percentage. Actual sales minus break-even sales divided by actual sales into 100 is the formula for margin of safety in percentage. So how many formulas are there? How many formulas are written on the board now? 4 formulas are written for margin of safety. The first formula is actual sales minus B sales. Second formula is profit by PV ratio. Third formula, if you want to calculate in units, margin of safety means profit by contribution per unit. If you want to calculate the percentage means actual sales minus break-even sales divided by actual sales into 100. These are the 4 formulas of margin of safety. So previously in previous class, I said you the formulas about the marginal cost, okay, profit, contribution, clear. First one is what? Margin of safety, sir. That is marginal cost equation. Next one is about the formulas about the profit. Next one is formulas about the contribution. Okay. Next you also learned about the formulas of PV ratio formulas. Clear. Next, break-even point formulas and margin of safety formulas. So I request you all people, all students to learn the formulas first. When you are perfect with the formulas, only you can apply in the problem. Okay, without knowing the formulas, blindly we can't do the problems. Clear? So many formulas are there and very important formulas. So this unit you can expect for 16 marks. Why I am taking 16 marks? Because 12 marks for long problem. Okay, and for short. Short may come for theory or it may come for problem. So in short, what we will ask, what is the meaning of contribution? What is the meaning of PV ratio? What is the meaning of break-even sales? What is the meaning of margin of safety? He may ask in the form of theory also. As well as he also may ask to calculate what is PV ratio, what is break-even point, how you calculate margin of safety. He may ask the short problem also. So overall in this you are going to get 16 marks. So easily you can score 16 marks. Definitely you are going to get your percentage increased by learning these formulas. So let me explain the first problem also. I request all the students to please note down the formulas whatever I said you in previous class and today's class. Please note down the formulas, then only you can understand. Clear? So let's move to the first problem. So I am writing the question on the board. So I request all the students to follow the book. Which book I am preferring is Kalyani Publishers. That is Kalyani Publishers. I am using the textbook. Okay. You can see this textbook also. I am using this Marginal Accounting. Kalyani Publishers is given here. This book I am following. This book why? Because here the OU questions are going to be mostly expected from this textbook only. So here problems are given. You can see the problems I think. So practical problems are mentioned here. So these practical problems, exercise problems I am going to explain to you now. Clear? So first problem, I am moving to the first problem. I request all the students to note down the first problem as well as do the problem. Clear? Next, first problem. What is the first problem given in the information is, first problem I am writing. Okay, find fixed cost is given in the question. Fixed cost. What is fixed cost given in the question is 2,40,000. I am telling you fixed cost is given in the question. It is given as 2,40,000. Variable cost per unit is given. What is the next point is variable cost per unit. It is 15 rupees. Next one is selling price per unit is given. Selling price per unit, how many rupees is given? 30 rupees. Okay. So he is telling us to calculate two things. First thing is what is? He is telling us to calculate break-even point, sales as well as units. So we should calculate two things. One is units and one is sales. Units means what is the formula? Total fixed expenses divided by selling price per unit minus marginal cost, which is also called as variable cost per unit. This also we can take here. Okay. Next. So first he is asking us to calculate this, and next please see the question. What is given is if If the selling price is reduced by 10%, okay, what is the new break-even point? What is new BP he is asking us. So two things are there in the question. I repeat the question once again. Hope you people are able to see the question clearly. Okay, so question is about, question please all of you, fixed expenses. Fixed expenses given as 2,40,000. Variable cost per unit is 15 rupees. Variable cost how much is given is 15 rupees is given, and the selling price per unit is 30 rupees is given. What he told in the first point, break even point, sales, units. Break even point he told for sales as well as units. So first point I am calculating. What is the first point? He told us to calculate units. So break even point units. Formula is here clearly. Total fixed expenses divided by selling price per unit minus marginal cost. So fixed expenses how much? 2,40,000. Okay. Divided by 2,40,000 divided by 30. Selling price is 30 minus 15 is equal to 2,40,000 divided by 15. Clear? So how much you are going to get? You are getting 1,200 rupees. 1,200. You are getting the answer. This 1,200 is nothing but 1,200 units. You are getting 1,200 units. Clear all of you? This is one. Okay. Next, break even sales is said, but sales differently we can calculate because number of units are not given here. Okay. Next, I am calculating the BBIT. BBIT is what? Selling price is decreased by 10%. What is selling price? Selling price is how much? 30 rupees into 10%. If you do 10%, how much you get? 3 rupees. You are able to see? You are able to see? Here it is 30 rupees. 30 rupees is what? Selling price. Okay. How much it decreased? 10%. Clear? 30 rupees into 10% if you do, how much you will get? 3 rupees. Clear? So, 30 minus 3. How much you are getting? 27. You are able to get my point? So, what is the new selling price? 27 rupees is the new selling price. Taking this, we are calculating now again. So, BEP units. BEP units is equal to 2,40,000 divided by 27 minus 15. Okay. So, how much you will get here? 12 rupees you will get. 40,000. Okay. Everyone able to get the point here? 12 rupees. So, what will be the answer you are going to get here is 3,200. 3,200 is the answer. Clear all of you? So, first question 2 bits are given. 2 bits I did on the board for your sake. So, I request all the students to please note down this problem, what is done on the board as well as all the formulas. So, I request you to please note down clearly. So, I am going to take to the board once again. You can see the question. Fixed cost is 2,40,000. Okay. Variable cost per unit is 50 rupees. Selling price per unit is 30 rupees. Break even point he's told us to calculate. And second bit what he did here is, you are able to see here, abrasive selling price is reduced by 10%. What is the new selling price? This is the second bit what he told us to calculate. So, first bit I did here, break even units. Break even units formula already it is there. 2,40,000 divided by 30 minus 15. If you do, you got 2,40,000 divided by 15. Okay. So, what is the answer? 1,200 rupees is 1,200 is the answer. 1,200 is nothing but units. Why we are calling as units? Because we are calculating break even units. So, the answer what we got also is 12,000 units only. Okay. BBIT. What is the BBIT? Selling price. What is selling price? 30 rupees. Into 10%. If you do, how much you got? 3 rupees. Okay. 30 minus 3. How much it is? 27. Okay. So, new selling price. What is the new selling price? 27. 27 minus 15 I did. So, how much I got? 12,000. 2,40,000 divided by 12,000. What is the answer? 3,200 units. Clear? So, the problem is clear, I think. So, please all of you note down the problem. It is very, very, very important. Of course, it may be the problem is short, but it may also come for 4 marks as well as 6 marks also. So I request all the students to note down the problem and the formulas. Okay, I hope you people are able to understand. Clear? Next thing is, by tomorrow please get ready with your textbook, or if you don't have the textbook, what you do is, you take one book from library, you take the Xerox of all the questions of 4 units. 4 units only are problematic, 1 unit is theory. Okay, 4 units, problems, exercise problems what are there, that you take Xerox. Okay, so that copy if it is there with you, the problem whatever explaining you can very easily understand. Clear? Thank you students, please concentrate, please do the revision.